That was a wild fight we just had here as Mitchell Molina in his professional debut gets a unanimous decision over Anthony Kelly, and we've got Mitchell Molina joining us right now. Well, I tell you what, how'd it feel out there in your debut?
Oh man, it felt great. I never felt some energy like that before. I was pumped.
Talk about the home cooking that you had from all of the Molina supporters.
Oh man, we brought a lot of people out here tonight to come to support us. It was a good time. It was worth it, man. I was pumped.
Well, I tell you what, once you settle down, boy, you really started to dictate the pace of that fight.
Yeah, I was real nervous being my first fight, you know. I spent a lot of time in the gym, but it ain't the same out here in front of all these people, man. It'll drain you quick.
Hey, take us into the main event and tell me what you expect in that main event.
It's going to be a good fight. A couple bangers, 4-0, 5-0, 5 knockouts, 4 knockouts. But I think Team Molina's got the advantage on that one.
Hey, look here. Great here. Great performance tonight. Thanks for stopping by and talking to us.
Congratulations.
Thanks a lot, fellas. Enjoy the show.
Thank you.
Go Team Molina.
Yep. Mitchell Molina joining us here ringside as we get ready for our next matchup. Alen Basic and Tim Washington. And Steve, you could tell he was just absolutely hypered.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you see him going out and congratulating everybody and thanking everybody to come out. They've really put together a great following tonight. And I tell you what, that win is really going to spill over into the locker room, and it's going to give Nuno a lot of energy coming into this one, knowing what to expect when he gets out here.
Well, next up now here for the Purgatory Fight Series 11 card, we've got heavyweights. One of 2 heavyweight bouts on the card. Making his couple of guys here who I got a feeling we're going to have ourselves another good fight here. These guys don't look like they're going to be sitting back and taking it easy.
Well, I tell you what, when I was in the locker room, in the dressing room of these guys, this big fella was hitting the heavy bag, and boy, was he bringing what you call thunder. He definitely got my attention. So both of these guys are big guys. You expect to see them let the fist and gloves fly. This one here might end early.
We'll see how they do when they throw the gloves down. And here we'll go to our ring announcer.
Fighting out of the blue corner, he weighs in at 225 pounds. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall. With his professional debut, he is trained by Team Murcielago, fighting out of Lansing, Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, Alen Basic! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 273 pounds. He stands at 6 feet 5 inches tall. With a win-loss record of 0-2, he is trained by Buster Douglas himself, fighting out of Toledo, Ohio. Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Washington!
Well, Tim Washington, protege of Buster Douglas, and Alen Basic making his debut here, fighting out of Lansing, Michigan. We've got the big boys going.
Yeah, well, he was getting a lot of input by Buster Douglas in the locker room. Buster seemed to be real relaxed in this one, so maybe he knows something we don't know. But I tell you what, this Alen Basic, he packs a wallop. But he's going to have to get inside. He can't stay on the outside. Washington is the bigger fighter.
Gary Wolf, the referee. Washington moving in. Basic trying to throw a combination in there.
Basic's going to have to do his work on the inside. He really can't continue to back away because Washington has the reach advantage.
Nice left there by Basic. Washington moving in, but Referee tells him to separate, and they do.
Tell you what, Basic can't hold his head down when he comes out of these exchanges, Mick.
Now moving in again is Basic. Washington forces him the decidedly larger combatant.
Basic doing good work on the inside, but he's going to have to just let his hands fly. Can't allow himself to be tied up by the big fella.
Each of them, when they tie each other up, just get those little love taps to the rib cage. Now there's a couple of shots to the ribs by Basic. Now, nice shot there by Washington, that short left, as they tie up again.
Definitely caught Basic coming in. But Basic just continuing to take his shots. Runs into a straight left.
Right in the corner. Nearly took out our cameraman there, but Washington all business here as he keeps moving forward. Basic got a couple of shots there, one in the chest just below the chin.
Well, you see just how strong Washington is as he just ties up Basic every time he gets in the punching range.
Nice short left there by Washington.
Washington just needs to step back and throw that short hook. Get him some punching room.
Keeps pushing him into the ropes. Basic. Trying to stick to his strengths, which is probably going to be the inside game. So we come up here under 10 seconds to go here in this first round. They tie up again and break. Basic with a shot there inside, but the bell sounds to end round one. Well, how'd you look at that one, partner?
Well, you know what? I mean, it was a lot of short in fighting, and they were fighting in spurts. You know, Tim Washington did a good job at really tying up Basic, but I like the work that Basic is doing. Look at him right there. He fights the big fella off of him.
Check the back page of your program.
You see right there, a straight left by Washington. So we're coming to you here from the Grand Plaza. Purgatory Fight Series 11. Right here on the Toledo Sports Network. You get a shot right there to the left. That's James Buster Douglas.
Absolutely. Oh, man, this is a great atmosphere. Referee Gary Wolf looks over here and just rather gives me the eye, winks his eye like, and I looked at him and I'm saying, those are some big boys. He just smiled at me. Gary Wolf and I went to high school together, so I've known Gary Wolf for a couple of years. I won't tell you how many.
We'll leave it at that. Round two beginning here between Basic and Washington. Washington in the black trunks, Basic in the blue. Washington stepping things up a bit. Basic trying to get a jab in there. They tie up. Wolf calls for the break.
Basic doing a good job at just really staying low.
Nice shot there by Basic.
And what he's doing is by crouching down and staying low is he's making himself real tough to hit. So Washington is finding a tough time to find somewhere to punch this guy.
Now up against the ropes. Washington trying to fight through. Basic just keeps him tied up in there and lets go with that inside shots. Washington just trying to force him off. Referee Gary Wolf letting Basic know. Oh, good shot to the body there by Washington.
And what that does is that starts to bring that right hand down some, that left hand. Washington starting to do body work, Try to chop down the tree. Another body shot.
Washington trying to unload, but he can't because Basic keeps moving in and tying him up.
Washington really starting to sit down on his punches. Really getting a lot of leverage.
Right hand again to the body by Washington. And again, Basic ducking and avoiding a couple of big headshots. But Washington still able to mix up. Right hand.
Goes right back to work.
I mean, the little train that could, but when you're 6'1", over 200 pounds, nothing little there.
6'1", 225. But when you're going up against a guy that's 6'5", 270,
makes things a little more challenging. So continue to mix it up here. More of a brawl than anything else. I think they're both going to be tired after this one.
Oh, they're starting to get tired now.
Under 10 seconds to go here in this second round. Second of 4. And the bell sounds. That one, I think, saw Washington start to try and open things up a bit.
Well, Washington did that by going to the body. He was really, really diligent in his attack to the body as he just unleashed it. And what that does is that brings those arms down and it gives you a chance to score some of those shots upstairs. He did a good job at really dictating the pace of this fight.
Well, this is the first of a couple of heavyweight battles tonight. Later on, we'll have Jordan Schimmel. Will be taking on Lance Gauk. So
I'm interested in seeing this next one that we have after this one. Adrian Wilson, a hometown kid from Toledo. We had a chance to see him in April. He's a left-handed fighter with a lot of flash and dash, and I tell you what, he has great boxing skills. He just has to put an entire fight together. It'd be interesting to see if he's done that here tonight.
Well, before we start here, it's well, looks like we're ready to finally get things underway here in round number 3. Washington, a big drink of water at 6'5". Basic looking to try and get underneath and get inside, but it's been tough sledding here this 3 rounds in.
Well, that jab from Washington is like a missile as he just continues to push his opponent back with that short jab.
Oh, big shot, and down goes Basic.
Well, he just doubled up over that.
Basic still down. Looking to get up, and it looks like he's ready to go. The referee looking at him.
Basic back up. And Washington looking to finish this one.
There's Basic tying him up.
That's probably not a bad idea. He doubled up with that right hand over the top, just pushes his opponent back into the corner, and he's starting to chop him down with the body shots.
Basic trying to fight back. They continue to do battle along the ropes, but Washington teeing off. Great body shots, and down goes Basic again.
Boy, he caught him on that wing right there on the left side. Really knocked the wind out of his opponent. You just don't realize how devastating those body shots are.
Oh, they're gonna go again here, so Basic answers the bell. And a big shot there again by Washington.
The body shots really doing Basic in.
Basic moving inside. Washington with that right hand, that heavy right hand.
Oh,
big shot to
big
the
body
ribs.
shot.
And down goes Basic, and I think that's going to be it. We'll see. Yep, that's going to be it. As Tim Washington gets his first victory here in his career. He goes to 1-2 by Alen Basic goes to 0-1.
Well, I tell you, it was the body work right there. You saw it start to take effect in the first round, in the second round. He really did won this fight off the body work. Look at him, just chopping down his opponent. He sees there's really no punching angles, no advantage in that. So what he does is he takes and he adjusts his attack. And you're starting to see just start to take what his opponent gave him, and that was the body. Because Basic was doing a good job. Look at the body shot there.
Big right hand there. I think that's what did it.
Well, the right hand of the body started it. Then he came upstairs with it. But he started to just unleash the attack to the body, to the left side. That really did end Alen Basic.
So, we'll go for the official.
Right here, you see how strong Washington is as he just continues just to push his opponent around.
The winner for your third bout of the night, going the time of 2 minutes and 20 seconds in the third round by way of knockout. Fighting on the red corner, Tim Washington!
So Tim Washington picks up his first victory as he takes care of business versus Alen Basic. As you see here again.
At this time, folks, we will be having a brief 15-minute intermission.
Right there, a shot, that body shot to the ribs just took the starch right out of Basic.
He broke him down with the body work, and he continued to attack to the body, found an advantage there, and he really did a good job at finishing it, stopping the deal on that.
Well, we've got 3 bouts under our belts, 3 more to go here on Fight Night here with the Purgatory Fight Series, and we'll be back with more right here on the Toledo Sports Network.
On the job for you for over 100 years. You need a career. You need a future. Local 8 can help you make it happen. Join the men and women who build our community. Become a part of a proud tradition. Build your career. Build your future with the brothers and sisters of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local Union 8. We're on the job for you. We're on the job for you. We're the local IBEW.
You know TAS Electronics has always been the leader in cutting-edge car stereo. And now the new TAS Plus gives you even more goodies for your driving pleasure. Like heated seats, luxurious leather interiors, and cruise control. Looking for state-of-the-art navigation, a video backup system, or window tinting perfection? TAS does it all. This week, get Toledo's best-selling remote car starter from just $129 installed at all 3 TAS Superstores. Telegraph just north of Alexis, Monroe at Whiteford, and the new TAS Plus on McCord just north of Airport Highway.
TAS Electronics, it's hot.